Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. This is my 87 Bronco. Had it quite some time. Backstory on it. Lost a family member, cousin, and this was his truck, or a Bronco. And told the family many times, when you're ready and time, heals, like to buy it. Well, several years ago, the family said, it's yours. Brought it home, pulled the motor, done some other work to it. Haven't had it started. I've had it probably 10 years. Have not had it started. Have not had it running. Haven't even heard the thing pipe off. Had the motor out of it, transmission, went through a lot of the parts on the motor, checked a lot of the stuff, bearings, mains and caps and connecting rods, checked all those, checked all the wrist pins. Everything was really good. Put everything back together. I had to kind of piece it together. I kind of got it in a basket. And that's another story for another day. So I've been piecing it back together for several years. On top of working on the Z, I decided that I'm gonna put some effort into the Bronco here, and Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'm hoping she fires off. She's not gonna run. There's no fuel to it. Vacuum, all the vacuum's not hooked up correctly. I just need inspiration. I need to hear it run. I need it to pipe off. I need loud exhaust. I need something. I need it just to hiccup like it wants to start. Again, it's been years and years and years. I've been filling with the ignition here the past week, and I really haven't. It's tedious stuff that I don't want to bore you with. Once I get it figured out, then I'll show you my testing methods. And I've watched video after video after video on testing these. I think I've got it narrowed down, but my Hall Effects distributor module is fine. I put a new coil on it because the coil tested bad. So I tested the control module. Control module tested good, but I'm like, you know what? This is the biggest issue with these trucks. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna put a new one on. They're $40. Not a big deal. It's just it saves me the energy of having to worry about if it's really bad or not. Right now, I've got the spout plug out of it, which is this little doodad right here. It sets right where the plug is for the control module. This little doodad right here is for when you do some of the timing on the vehicle. It takes some of the timing advance out of it, I believe. But it also takes a lot of the computer out of it, and that's where I think my problem is going to lie. But this allowed me to get spark continuously at my coil. So yeah, I just went through the timing. I set it at top dead center. I redid, and then I put it together incorrectly. So I reset the rotor at top dead center, set the piston at top dead center, put the distributor in, set the rotor so it's pointed at number 1 on the cap. Cap says number 1 right on the top. Double check my firing order. Firing order is good. It was good to start out with, but she would have never started because I was about 90 degrees out. So number 1 was here. I was pointing that direction. So yeah, I just needed to bark off. If it barks off, I'll be very, very happy. So what I've got is I've got some spicy air laying around here somewhere. There it is. So we're gonna take some spicy air, throw it down its throat. Open up the throttle. Give her some love. May want to go turn the ignition on. turned on. I know I have oil pressure. I primed everything to get oil pressure a while back, and I've seen oil pressure cranking it a couple times. Here we go. What was that? What? That's what I wanted to hear. That made me feel good inside. That has taken me several years to do. So now that I smell burnt fuel coming out of this thing, I have a new drive. Figure out why I don't have spark when I'm cranking. I think it's has something to do with the relay or something out of the computer, but I have some testing to do on that. Yeah. Then we're going to start putting everything back together, put the drivetrain back in it. I got brakes for it already. I've got rear wheel seals for it, which they're bad from sitting so long. New U-joints for the drive shaft. Again, transfer case needs to go in. Yeah, I'm excited now. I got all kinds of giggly in me. It's been a rough week for me personally. A rough month or so. That made me feel good. So I'm gonna get back at it. Again, when I get to a point where I can put things together that you're just not staring at me doing this. I'll give you kind of the tutorial of what I did, how I did it, and I'm gonna make it do it again. Let's make it do it again. Just because it made me feel good. All right, well, she had a backfire, but right now, I don't care. She's gonna run. All right, you guys be good. We'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. It's easy, it's cake, it's free. Thanks. Bye.